Navigating the conflict between Bangladeshi-American first and second generations. As the world becomes increasingly diverse, cultural conflicts arising within immigrant communities have become a topic of concern and exploration. One such conflict exists between the Bangladeshi-American first and second generations. With differing experiences, values, and expectations, navigating these conflicts requires understanding, empathy, and open dialogue. In this article, we will explore the key factors driving the conflict and suggest ways to bridge the gap between these two generations. 1. Cultural identity and adaptation. The first-generation Bangladeshi Americans, often immigrants themselves, have a strong connection to their homeland and cultural traditions. They may have migrated seeking better opportunities for themselves and their families. On the other hand, the second-generation Bangladeshi Americans are born or raised in the United States, shaped by the influence of both their Bangladeshi heritage and American culture. This interplay of identities can lead to clashes between the generations, with the first generation concerned about preserving their cultural roots and the second generation seeking to navigate their dual identities. 1. Educational and professional aspirations. Education and career choices often become areas of tension between the first and second generations. While the first generation may emphasize stability and traditional professions, the second generation may aspire to explore different paths and pursue their passions. The differing perspectives on education and career choices can cause friction, as the first generation may feel that their sacrifices were solely for their children's success, while the second generation seeks individuality and self-expression. 1. Gender roles and expectations. Bangladeshi culture traditionally assigns distinct roles and responsibilities to men and women. However, as the second generation grows up in a more progressive Western society, their views on gender roles may differ from those of their parents. The clash arises when the second generation seeks independence, equality, and the freedom to make their own choices. This conflict can manifest in areas such as marriage, dating, and career decisions. Bridging the gap. 1. Effective communication. Open and honest communication is vital to bridge the gap between the first and second generations. Both parties must make an effort to understand each other's perspectives and experiences. Family discussions that promote dialogue, respect, and empathy can help foster understanding and bridge the cultural divide. 1. Cultural exchange and appreciation. Both generations can benefit from actively engaging in cultural exchange and appreciating each other's traditions. The first generation can share their customs, language, and values, while the second generation can share their experiences and insights as individuals growing up in a multicultural society. By celebrating the richness of their combined cultural heritage, they can develop a sense of unity and pride. 1. Finding common ground. It is essential to find areas of common interest and shared values that can bring the first and second generations together. This can include participating in community events, volunteering, or engaging in activities that both generations enjoy. By focusing on shared experiences, they can build stronger bonds and develop a sense of belonging. 1. Respecting individuality. Both generations should recognize and respect each other's individuality and personal choices. The first generation can allow the second generation the freedom to explore their passions and make their own decisions. Simultaneously, the second generation should appreciate the wisdom and experiences of their elders. Conclusion. The conflict between the Bangladeshi-American first and second generations arises from the complexities of cultural adaptation and changing societal norms. However, by fostering understanding, effective communication, and embracing their shared heritage, these generations can bridge the gap and develop stronger bonds. It is through mutual respect, empathy, and appreciation that they can create a harmonious environment where both generations thrive, contributing to a richer and more diverse society. Bangladeshi-American parents often have specific expectations and aspirations for their children, shaped by their cultural values and experiences. While individual expectations may vary, there are some common themes that emerge. Educational excellence. Education is highly valued within the Bangladeshi-American community. Parents typically place a strong emphasis on academic achievement and expect their children to excel in school. They believe that a good education will provide their children with better opportunities for success in the future. Professional success. Alongside education, Bangladeshi-American parents often have high expectations regarding their children's professional aspirations. They encourage them to pursue careers that are perceived as stable, respected, and financially secure, such as medicine, engineering, law, or business. Parents may view their children's success in their chosen professions as a reflection of their own sacrifices and dedication. Cultural and religious preservation. Bangladeshi-American parents often strive to pass on their cultural heritage and religious traditions to their children. They expect their children to maintain a connection with their Bangladeshi roots, including language, customs, festivals, and religious practices. Parents often see this as a way to preserve their identity and instill a sense of pride in their children. Family and community values. Family and community play a significant role in Bangladeshi culture. Parents expect their children to respect and prioritize familial relationships, support their extended family members, and actively participate in community events and activities. They emphasize the importance of maintaining strong bonds and collective responsibility. Filial piety. In Bangladeshi culture, there is a strong emphasis on respect for elders and the concept of filial piety. Parents expect their children to show reverence and obedience to their elders, including parents, grandparents, and other family members. This expectation often extends to fulfilling familial obligations, including taking care of parents in their old age. Social etiquette and values. Bangladeshi-American parents typically place importance on instilling good manners, respect for authority, and adherence to social norms. They expect their children to behave appropriately in public, demonstrate good character, and uphold traditional values such as honesty, integrity, and humility. It is important to note that while these expectations exist, they can vary between individual families based on factors such as generational differences, level of acculturation, and personal beliefs. Additionally, as society evolves and becomes more diverse, some parents may also adapt their expectations to allow for greater individuality and the pursuit of personal passions and interests. Some Bangladeshi parents to pursue specific careers such as becoming a doctor or an engineer. It is important to acknowledge that parental expectations can sometimes lead to high levels of stress and even have detrimental effects on the mental health of children. It is crucial for parents to consider the well-being and individual aspirations of their children while balancing their cultural values. Adopting a more open-minded approach that allows children to explore their own interests and passions can be beneficial. Encouraging them to pursue careers and paths that align with their talents and ambitions can lead to greater fulfillment and success. It is essential for parents to recognize that their children's happiness and personal growth should be valued equally alongside societal expectations. Similarly, the concept of arranged marriages, which is prevalent in Bangladeshi culture, can create significant pressure on young individuals. While arranged marriages can work for some couples, it is important for parents to respect their children's autonomy and allow them to make their own choices when it comes to life partners. Encouraging open communication, understanding, and supporting their children's decisions can lead to healthier and more fulfilling relationships. Overall, it is crucial for Bangladeshi parents to strike a balance between preserving their cultural values and traditions while respecting their children's individuality and personal choices. By fostering an environment of open dialogue, mutual understanding, and support, parents can help their children navigate their own paths, pursue their passions, and lead fulfilling lives. It is important to remember that the ultimate goal should be the well-being and happiness of the children, and that can be achieved through nurturing their personal growth and allowing them to explore their own lives.